financial stability actually means?
Financial stability is having more than enough. Financial stability is getting to a level where you don't have to think about money. The period you start desiring financial freedom is when you should start thinking about building wealth. You don't do business because you have money. You don't do business because you have money. You do business to solve problems.
Welcome back. There are people out there, or they are just thinking about it. I want to be wealthy, I want to be rich. But how do you know the right path to follow? How do you choose the right ones? And for those that have chosen the wrong ways of making wealth, what is your advice to them? And those that are on their way to choosing the wrong ways.
Okay, thank you very much. I like that question because especially now, we see people doing all manner of things for money. I think that is mental laziness. A lot of people have reduced themselves to nothing. As a matter of fact, I saw on social media that some people were sleeping even with dogs to make money. You know, some people are doing rituals, some people are doing a lot of things to make money. And all of these things are mental laziness. People don't want to work. You see, my advice to answer your question for young people is that number one, you must know that any money that you make out of God will take you to hell. Any money that is made. And let me also add that it is possible to make real legitimate wealth while still working within the confines of morality. That's whether you are, especially as a Christian, confines of morality means you are not stealing, you are not duping, you are not cheating. Ethical money. The money is legal, legitimate earnings. You understand? It's possible. It's just mental laziness. People feel I cannot do this because, like I said earlier, maybe because of your background. You know, I said, is this saying that our bishop taught us, say your background should not put your back on the ground. When you fall down, look up. If you can look up, then you can stand up. So we must first of all overcome mental laziness. And how do you do that? As a young person, number one, believe it is possible to have it. Then number two, increase your earning abilities. Yes, we are not all born with silver spoons. We have had stories of people who started from the scratch and were able to make something out of their life. As a matter of fact, most of the successful names that we hear now, many of them started from nothing. They started from nothing and then they were able to build something out of their life. So number one, for young people, number one is you must embrace hard work. You must embrace hard work. Hard work doesn't kill. Especially now, some people don't want to, especially young people, they don't want to work. They want to use the best of phones. They want to use iPhone 13 Pro Max. They want to live in a good house. They want to drive good cars without working. No, you need to work. You need to work. You need to learn how to work hard. And when I talk about hard work, I talk also about smart work. Because working to dig well or dig grave is also hard work.
Yes.
So when I say hard work, I'm not talking about going for way no, I'm talking about working smart, using your mentality. You know, I talk about mental laziness.
Yes.
Using your mentality to make the money that you want to have. Getting ready to work. You know, we said, the Bible told us not to despise the days of little beginning. So where you start from is not the problem. The vision that you have, the vision of where you are going is the most important. So where you start from is not the issues. So, now, if I tell you that I have washed cars before for money, you will not believe. You understand? I've washed cars for money whilst trying to start. But I didn't stay there because my physical body was washing the car, but my mind was not there. I was only using it as a stepping stone. So someone said, until the miracle you desire come to you, start with what you have in your hands while waiting for the miracle that you desire. Some of our people are so, and it's even pride. Some people are so proud, so lazy. They don't want to start from small. Somebody is using a big phone. You are looking for money, somebody to help you with money. Yeah, you have a big phone. There was a time I was quite broke while I was in school. I go and iron clothes for my pastors. They may not even give me money. They'll give me foodstuffs. And that makes me, and sometimes they give me money. You know, I start from there. You work hard. Then number two is develop your earning ability. Develop your earning ability. Earning ability talks about how many things can you do to bring money. What we used to do before to make money is dynamic, is changing. So you must find a way to develop skills, digital skills. What we are doing now was not possible maybe 10 years ago. You understand? Develop digital skills. Develop skills to become better at what you do. Develop your capacity to earn. You have gone to school, yes. I'm glad to let you know that going to school is not what determines whether you will be financially successful in life or not. No,
Okay.
going to school only is like being invited to the pitch by the to the camp by coach for a match. But to be featured among the first 11, you must prove to the coach that you are worthy
Yeah. Yes, and
through
you're
your skill, through
capable.
your that you are capable. Thank you. Through your skill, through your capacity, through the things that you can do. Do you understand? So
Yes.
the same thing. Your school, you go there to get education. But you see, generalized education does not make you wealthy. What makes you wealthy is financial education. That's why I see a lot of people who that you are educated does not mean you
You are
become
going to be
automatically
wealthy.
wealthy.
Yes.
You understand? You need to learn about money, how to manage money, how to grow money, how to make money grow. Develop many things that you can do that can bring money. When I was growing up, I repair systems. I started from repairing systems, and then I can teach. So I teach people computer, they pay me money. I repair systems, they pay me. I don't do all of that now. I can't even do it. You understand? The kind of money they will pay. But at that time of my life, it was relevant and it was
Yes.
appropriate.
Yes.
I started from there. Then I studied chemical engineering, but I'm in management, I'm in consulting, I'm training. I had to say, okay, what do I really want? And then I moved into what I really want. I begin to develop, despite that I didn't study it in the university, I begin to develop the skills, I begin to develop the capacities that I require. I can do that and I can still do several other things. You understand? So you can't sit down. As a matter of fact, let me add this, especially for our young people, God did not design us to survive on one stream of income. So develop multiple levels of income. When we are talking about making sustainable wealth, becoming financially free, developing financial freedom, it doesn't come with only one stream of income. So you must increase your earning ability.
Yeah.
When God created the Garden of Eden, God didn't throw man into all the world. The Bible says, and God planted a garden eastward in Eden. There he put the man that he has created to dress it and to keep it. And then he formed 4 streams to water the garden. So you need minimum of 4 streams to water your financial garden before you can be said to be financially wealthy. So don't just sit down, you study the accounts and be sitting down there, or you are a doctor, you are sitting down or doctor. Doctor only cannot make you rich. You will be comfortable. You will not be rich. You are an accountant. But if you are an accountant, you have a boutique, you have a barber shop then you have a farm, or you have a processing company that people are working, you have managers. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or you have a foundation. I know a woman who is a lecturer. She lectures at the university, but she has a shop in the market where she sells things, and then she also does produce sales. She buys produce during harvest, rice. She buys rice in bulk. She buys beans and all of these things. She stores them, preserves them very well, and stores them. During harvest there are plenty.
Yeah.
During harvest there's glut sometimes.
Yes.
She buys all of these things, preserves them, and then during the period of scarcity she sells. Her money comes back to her sometimes times 3.
Wow.
You understand? So, and meanwhile, her day job is a lecturer. You understand? I know a doctor who is also, some people, they are doctors, they are into singing, some people can dance, all of these things, so they get endorsements. They get endorsements, people endorse them. Come and stand in for us, come and represent our company, come and be the image or the face of this company. Do you understand?
Yes.
So don't limit yourself to one stream. One stream. No. For a river to be full and flowing, it must have a lot of tributaries that are supplying water to it. So develop the capacity to do a lot of things. Some people do. I don't do multi-level business. Some people do multi-level business. Some people do selling. Some people do selling. Some people have whatever it is that brings in legitimate money. If you don't have the skill, in fact, you don't even need to go to a conventional school to go and learn it, or a training school. There's YouTube. Anything you want to learn now, you can learn them on YouTube. Just go to YouTube. All it will cost you is data. You get some data in the night, and I do that sometimes too. I need to learn about some things. I go to YouTube. I sit down. As a matter of fact, I met someone online who was teaching me some of the things that I need to learn. You understand? Develop your capacity to earn money. Develop your capacity to make money. Develop new skill. And if you need a professional certification, please, for goodness sake, go for it. Go for it. You can go back and do your WAEC. You can go back and read law. You can go back and do even the medicine. Whatever it is that the most important thing is, you must know that your interest is there.
Yes, or even an upgrade.
or even an upgrade.
Upgrade of what you're
Upgrade your
doing.
capacity. Upgrade
Yes.
your people like us who moved in from one
Department, of
from
course.
one department of yes to another one. We need to constantly upgrade. Like I said, primarily I'm an engineer, trained engineer, chemical engineer. But I have not made my first one naira from engineering. I've made most of my money from talk. So now I need to find out how to effectively communicate with people, how to
Yes.
communicate and get results, how to get people to be motivated to do what they're supposed to do, how to get people to help them change their life. I need to constantly upgrade and update myself on all of this so that I can
Yes.
make more money. Do you understand? And
Yes.
I do that most of the times. I pay for trainings. I pay for coaching. I also offer some of those kind of things.
Yes.
Do you understand? So don't just sit down. So any youth who wants to, you need to develop your capacity, develop your ability to make more money, develop skills, learn how to do. You are doing hairdressing. Learn how to become best at it.
Yes.
Then of course work hard. Let me also add, I just mentioned it now, and let me also add, whatever you are doing, especially young people, you must add excellence to it.
Very important.
Yes, don't just be one of the tailors or one of the designers, be the designer. Don't just be one of the
Bakers.
bakers,
or-
be the baker. Don't just to do that, you have to add excellence to what you are doing. And most times why people, that's mediocre kind of life, why people are not successful is because they have this mediocre attitude to life. What will be with Bill? If God wants me to be successful, I'll be successful. So they don't put in their best. Okay, now look at what you are doing now. Look at the touch of excellence. Look at what you are doing. The sky cannot even be the limit. The sky will be the starting point. Do you understand?
Amen.
When you put excellence to what you are doing, you become the best. You are striving every time. What did I do wrong? You debrief yourself. How can I be better at this? How can I be better? And then you look at those who are already succeeding and excelling at this. What are they doing differently from what I'm doing? How can I add value to what I am doing so that it becomes better, so that my delivery becomes better? Those who are doing better, what are they doing different from me? So when you strive for excellence, you also strive for mastery. When you strive for excellence and mastery, you always get money.
Yeah.
You work because you become the best. A lot of people just get, but you are looking for money. They don't want to stress themselves. They don't want to add excellence. They're just doing it anyhow. If you do it the way it has always been done, you will get the same results that they've always getting.
Yes.
The people always get. But when you add excellence to what you are doing, you package your work neatly,
Yes.
you're finishing neatly. Even if God, it will be easy for God to bless your work if you are using, and you see, God gives us mind so that we should give him rest. Young people need to use their mind. You understand? So we are talking about money.
Yes.
You say, people say, once my product is good, the content or container is not content or container you will eat. No, now we care about your content and your container. Your product is good, but we want to make sure, we want to
How are
see
you
that
packaging
the way
it?
you package it, your container. So you package yourself with excellence. You develop different skills, develop different capacity. You are working hard, and you add excellence to what you are doing. It will be difficult for you not to make it. It will be difficult for you not to become financially free because people naturally loves excellent people.
Yes.
People naturally will you, if you have a fashion designer, you're a lady now, most ladies love beautiful dresses. Somebody who disappoints you, you tell the person you want to use your clothes for a particular occasion. The cloth was not ready when you require it. Will you go there always? Will you patronize the person always?
That's all.
You understand? But when you are someone that is excellent, that people can take by
Their
your words,
words,
your
yes,
they
yes.
will always come
They
to you.
always
So
come.
excellence attracts. Excellence attracts. So when you add all of this to multiple skills and you are hardworking, you reduce the number of sleep, you reduce the number of food that you eat, you constantly develop yourself, you constantly work on yourself, constantly increase your earning ability, you are constantly developing yourself. It's only a matter of time. Your own time will also come.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that was enlightening, and it's been wonderful with you on the show. Thank you so much. I have to watch this video myself. So yes, you're a consultant. What how do people reach out to you? What if you want to, meet you for consultation and mentoring and all of that? How do we reach out to you?
I'm on Facebook, Jonathan
Okay.
Sobowale, yes. My official handle is official J Sobowale on Instagram.
Okay.
Official J Sobowale on Instagram. Yes. Those are the two that I use for now.
Okay.
Fully, yes.
Anything you want to say?
Yes.
I'll play the game.
My advice to young people is number one, where we started from on this show. Know that it is possible for you to be successful. Know that you are the one to determine whether you want to be successful or not. through the choices that you make.
Yeah.
When you choose success, you will succeed. When you choose failure, you will fail. And how do you choose failure? By the things that you do. Laziness is one of the ways to choose failure. HIV. As when I say HIV, I'm not talking about HIV/AIDS. I'm talking about having insufficient vision. HIV is having insufficient vision. You must have a vision of where you want, what you want in life. What do you want? Where do you see yourself tomorrow? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time, 10 years' time? Every young person, not only young, whether you are young or old, every person must have a vision of where they want to be in life. If you don't know where you are going, you won't know how to plan to get there. Why a lot of people are doing all manner, loafing around is because they don't know where they are going. If you don't know where you are going, you won't know how to plan to get there. So have a vision for your life. So I talked about laziness. I talked about having insufficient vision. That's no vision, insufficient vision. So people have vision, but vision of tomorrow, eat. Then another thing that is hindering, that makes you sign up to poverty and like that is fear. And we have different kind of fear. But the ones I'll talk about are the ones limiting us from financial freedom. Counsel that I'm giving young people is fear of people. When you get ready to do what you have to do, you don't have to be afraid of anybody. You don't have to fear people, because the people that you thought are looking at you, they are so concerned about their life. Some people, what would they think about me? What will Auntie Tope feel about me? And Auntie Tope has her own issues that she's battling with. She's not thinking about you. Do you understand? So once you are convinced that this thing is going to move me forward, go ahead and do it. When you fail, you only learn the way it will not work.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yes. Don't be afraid of what Auntie Tope is going to think or what any other person is going to think. Don't be afraid. Then that's fear of people. Then fear of failure. People will say, what if I do it and fail? What if you do it and succeed? Take action. Don't, because the fear of failure is hindering a lot of people young people from taking action. If I fail now, they will laugh at me. If I fail now, why don't you take the action and even fail and see? And the fact is that you may not even fail. So don't be afraid of people. Don't be afraid of failure itself. As a matter of fact, fear of failure is more dangerous than failure itself. Because fear of failure hinders you.
So you won't start.
So you discover that you have so much dream, so much vision, so much energy, but you cannot even start. And whatever you cannot start, you cannot even continue. You cannot finish. All right. So that's my advice.
Wow.
Forget about the things that can hold you, like insufficient vision, fear, like we talked about, and then laziness. And I talked about there's mental laziness, and then there is also physical laziness. Read books, develop yourself, learn skills, and by the grace of God, when they are counting rich people, they will count you also. Thank you.
Thank you so they'll be giving us the scripture from the back, and the first person to open. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, why not? Let's go. Proverbs 3:14, I'm there. Should I read? Happy, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain dearer than fine gold.
1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 7.
Can we?
1 Samuel 2:7.
1 Samuel what?
1 Samuel 2:7. Don't go now.
I am there. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 7. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich.
I am there.
He bringeth low and lifted up. I hope you are
Wow,
going to give me
this is serious.
a gift. Yes.
Oh my God, that let me win one. Okay.
James chapter 5 verse 1.
James chapter 5 and verse 1. I am in James chapter 5 verse 1. I should read. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and hold your mysteries that shall come upon you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming on the show today. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really enjoyed the show, and thank you for the words of wisdom that you have impacted in our lives. I pray that the Lord continue to fill you up more in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much for having me. It's my privilege, and you can always, reach out to me anytime. I'm just a call away. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you for the opportunity, and thanks to everyone listening.
Thank you.